I'm Debbie Leoni, and I teach women who are ready to identify themselves as something other than a wife or a mom, to gain confidence and to really feel worthy, to begin to get all that love and attention that you've been giving out for so many years. And so in this video, I'm going to teach you the first step in making that happen by really beginning the process of discovering your highest calling for yourself, the calling that's going to have you feeling excited and passionate and purposeful. And I'm going to teach you to do that through beginning the process of visioning, to naming what that is as to who you want to be, which is going to have you feel clear, give you clarity, and motivated and empowered to take some new actions. And I've helped hundreds of women in this process and created amazing results, and I'm here to do the same for you. And for many of you, this may be the very first time that you've really been willing to give yourself permission to get your needs met. But here's the problem. As women, we have a primal gift of nurture. It's a beautiful, wonderful gift. We love to take care of others. It feels good. We love to love our family and our friends and take care and nurture. However, we tend to put ourselves last. And that's because of conditioning. We've been conditioned or programmed to play that role and to continually focus on everyone else. But in the meantime, if we don't get our own needs met, it has us feeling depleted and exhausted, maybe even resentful or angry. And what's more is all of those people that we're taking care of typically are the ones that we feel angry at because they continue to expect the same level of care on a continual basis. And here's what prevents us. What prevents us from taking care of ourselves is typically feelings of guilt, feelings of selfishness. If I take care of myself, then that means I'm selfish. Feeling undeserving, like we don't deserve it, or really not worthy of getting our needs met. And most of us really don't know how to navigate around that emotional conditioning that that's been driving us for probably most of our lives. And so for me, until I was able to discover this unique step-by-step process of unwinding that emotional stuff and self-sabotaging thoughts and beliefs, I too felt stuck. And I'm going to tell you that ever since I started doing this work and going through my own process of visioning and being willing to take care of myself and get my needs met, I've never felt more empowered, more passionate, more excited, more purposeful. And the best part of this is that now that my needs are met and that I'm feeling worthier and deserving, I am so much better able to nurture those around me at an even higher level because I've got the energy now and it feels good and those around me feel it as well. So you're probably wondering, okay, so how do I make that happen? Imagine, let's use the metaphor of a road trip. Imagine that you're going from, say, New York City to Monterey, California. Monterey, California is a beautiful place, have us feeling good. But imagine you took off today. You just got in your car and you took off knowing that that's where you think you wanted to go. Imagine how long it would take you to get there. Imagine what it would feel like not knowing how to get there. Imagine what it would feel like to not be sure that that's where you want to go. Imagine the feelings, frustration, whatever, and you may never even get there, versus getting in your car, knowing specifically where you want to go, knowing that that's going to have you feeling the way you want to feel, and having a specific plan, knowing the road you're going to take, milestones, places that you're going to stop and rest. I got to believe that would be a much more enjoyable journey than not having a clue where you're going. And that's where we're headed. It's about you being willing to create your own internal GPS system so that you can be directed to where you want to go. But just change that G with a V, the V being your vision. The vision is the first step, really identifying who I want to be and where do I want to go, and how am I going to create all that love and attention that I've always wanted. So that's the first step. The P is, of course, the plan. Creating a plan with specific steps creates clarity and creates motivation. And then S, the last part, is the best part, which is where we're going. We're headed for self-love. And with self-love, we feel worthy, deserving, empowered. And what's more is that affects everyone around us. You know, you will now be modeling to your family and your friends what a life of worthiness and deserving looks like. So you will be inspiring others. So here's the first step. Here's a piece of homework I'd like to give you. And for many of you, this might be the first time you give yourself permission to really know what it's going to look like to love yourself and to be loved at a newer level. So I want to encourage you to find a quiet space, a time when you're not going to be distracted with, you know, phone, computer, kids, dogs, whatever. Maybe for some of you, you'll have to make an appointment with yourself to make sure that you set that time aside. And so as you find that space, get a piece of paper, pen, and pencil, and begin the process of visioning. And how I want you to do that is simply ask yourself, if I were to make this next year the best year of my life, what would it look like? What would I be doing? And so I want you to ask yourself that question in all the areas of your life, in your marriage, with your family, your friends, your home, your career, your finances, your spirituality, your fun. Make a list of all the ways that you would change your life so that this next year would be the absolute best. And allow the sky to be the limit. Really notice what you might have been preventing yourself from even imagining in the past. And so after you've created that list, I'd like you to spend a few more moments and just journal. Journal about what came up for you, what kind of emotions were triggered. You know, notice if you felt excited or motivated or hopeful, or maybe possibly fearful, and that's okay too. But just journal about what came up for you. It's a wonderful process. I know that when I do it, I automatically feel excited and motivated, and it has me want to really start taking steps to get to where I want to go. So I know it works because I've done it and I've supported many, and I'm here to support you as well. So I want to invite you to enter in your name and email address so that you can have access to the Feel Good Now Toolkit, which is going to take you to video number 2 and the first exercise that's going to have you feeling empowered and excited to move forward. So I enjoyed doing this video for you. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you in a few moments. Bye.